Right, my friends, normally I say this, I normally say I'm super excited to do something. However, that's just a saying, but today I really am super excited. Or if we go out of the YouTube realm, I'm really excited because her indoors last night messaged me while I was sat in the office, and she said, what you need to do is you need to turn BBC2 on now because Sara Cox is on this programme called Britain's Top Takeaways.
Welcome to Britain's Top Takeaways.
And I thought, oh, I've never heard of that, I'll have a look at it. Now, last night it was Indian takeaways, which we're going to be coming to. However, today I've gone back to the very first episode, and it was fish and chip shops. And I had a look at it, and one of them was in Leicestershire, in Barwell I believe, called Chris's Fish and Chip Shop.
From Barwell in Leicestershire, Gina and Strad, who comes from a long line of proud Cypriot Chippy owners.
Now, I'm dubious about this. I don't think they won anyway. I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong if you've seen it, I think it was a draw between Scotland and Yorkshire, quite rightly so, because Scotland and Yorkshire have the best fish and chips. Calm down, Cornwall, and Devon, I haven't been there yet, in the world. So, anyway, they got entered for it, and apparently they're award winning. Isn't every fish and chip shop? They've all got awards, and it means, as they say in Yorkshire, it means nout, because everyone gets an award. However, to actually end up on BBC2's Britain's Top Takeaways, or Britain's Best Takeaways, whatever it's called, then it's got to be good. They've got to have entered it for a reason, and the BBC must have chose them for a reason. You know, spending our licence fee on getting these guys on. So I'm off to Leicestershire today to Chris's Fish and Chip Shops, Chris's Fish and Chip Shop, and we're going to mark it out of 10. I'm not re-recording that, it's not going in the outro. Fish and Chip Shop, and we're going to mark it out of 10. I'm going to mark it on the batter, I'm going to mark it on the fish. Now, they are in the Midlands. Leicestershire is in the Midlands, and I grew up in the Midlands. I grew up in Nottinghamshire, and the fish and chips, I've got to say, they're never that good, to be fair. They leave the skin on, it's never that great, and in comparison to Yorkshire and in comparison to Scotland, it's not even a patch. However, I may be wrong, these guys might be great. So if you're new to the channel, by the way, and you've just come here because you've tapped in Britain's Top Takeaways and this weird guy from Mansfield, Nottinghamshire popped up, well, I'm the MacMaster. Hit the subscribe button because there's lots of content coming your way, food and travel and a little bit of tech. Anyway, without further ado, my friends, let's go. Say the English countryside really turn right, okay, we got it. The English countryside really is a beautiful place, and England is very green. As you can tell, why it's green is because it's absolutely peeing it down today, to be fair. However, I've done a bit of a recce. If there right onto Main Street. I've got it now, I've got it. However, I don't know whether there's a place to actually eat inside at this chip shop. If not, I have seen they've got an outdoor seating area. I think I've done a bit of a recce on the old Google there, and anyway, obviously it's not really fit for sitting outside, is it? So I think what I'm going to have to do is actually eat in the car, which I think, comments down below, is a brilliant way to eat fish and chips. It takes me back to my days of when I used to go out with my dad in the car. My mum was always working, and I'd go out with my dad, and I'd I'd sit in the passenger seat, he'd go and get fish and chips, and it'd be raining, it always is in England, and we'd sit in there, the windows would steam up, he'd have a little jar of salt and vinegar actually in the glove box there, and we'd sit and eat the fish and chips, and we'd listen to BBC Radio 2. There wasn't that many channels at the time, was there? So that's probably the way that we're going to eat them today. And as I say, we're going to mark them out of 10, and hopefully they'll be as good as people say they are. They get a good review online, to be fair. However, I'm gonna have to be the judge of this. I've eaten that many fish and chips in the last year or two. I can tell you whether they're any good or not. Anyway, come on, onwards.
Turn right.
Okay, nice little village. There's a fish and chip shop there as well, Barwell Fish Bar, and there's another one down here which is the one we're looking for. So where is it? Where's Chris's? Should be down here. Okay, if you actually live in this village, by the way, let me know, is that Barwell as good as Chris's? Anyway, let's find this place. Right, I'm going to park around the corner here. I've seen it, but it doesn't stand out very well. It just looks like a care home or something. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. But I'm going to park actually in here, just up here in the church, just outside the church. Beautiful church. Okay, right. I'm going to take my mobile phone. We're going to go in covert as I normally do. Don't want to go in with like a camera and a microphone and stick it in the faces, because then they can always think, ooh, YouTuber, we'll give them a little bit extra, whatever. No, we're going to go in covert, we're going to go in secretive, and we're going to mark this out of 10. So come on, onwards. Right, okay, let's try and find this place. Right, it's right over there. I'll tell you why I actually thought. I thought it was this place. There's some seating over the road from the place here, look, and there's like a care home or something behind it. Does that work? It's stopped raining. I've got my backpack there as well. I went and got my backpack and I thought I'll sit on that and I'll sit outside on one of these benches and then we'll take a closer look. Nice bit of fresh air, and I think first things first though, let's check these out. They are in a box, and Right, let's take a closer look, my friends. Do you want a chip? You alright? They've just said they watch me on YouTube. There we go. Surreal. Hello. Here we go. Right, let's take a closer look. Roll my sleeves up and let's get into this. Got a little lemon fresh wipe in here as well. Now that came to now what was it, £9.89 was it or something? I can't remember offhand. What was it? Here's a copy of the receipt. Yeah, £9.89, and that included my water. Put my little lemon fresh wipe under there. Now let's go in for this. This is haddock, by the way, and it's a lunchtime special. It's just a mini fish, which I think is just enough for lunch. Gives me an idea. Batter's nice and crispy, I have to say. Don't see any skin on the fish either, which is good. We're going to go in for the peas first, the mushy pea test. A little bit greener than normal. Nice peas, nice, not too fluorescent. Now we're going for the curry sauce. Good consistency of curry sauce there, I have to say. There we go. It's a nice curry sauce, nice. Right, okay, let's get my napkin out. Getting a bit messy here. There we go. Right, let's go in for the fish. Now it is haddock, as I say. The batter's nice, nice and crispy. And for a mini fish, for a lunchtime special, the flakes are very nice in there. Can you see that? Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Let's go in for the chips. Slight crispiness on the outside. Got a good taste of them, nice and fluffy on the in. That's pretty good. The batter, let's have a taste of the batter. It's not too greasy either. It is. So far, pretty good. It's lacking a little bit of something though. However, so far so good. Right, I'll eat them, then I'll come back to you and I'll mark them out of 10. I want you guys to mark them out of 10 as well, on looks alone. So get your pencils at the ready, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Not keen on that little tail bit there, but there we go. Right, okay, so time for the scores on the doors. Here we go. I thought the fish was nice and chunky for a mini fish. I thought the batter was nice and light, not too greasy. I thought the chips were again nice, slight crispiness and golden on the outside and a fluffiness to the in. I thought price-wise as well, I thought it was good for a lunchtime deal, including my water. I actually have to say, out of all the fish and chip shops that I've been to in the Midlands, I'm going to say that that's possibly the best that I've been to in the Midlands. However, I have been spoilt, and I know you're going to have a go at me from the Midlands, but Yorkshire do the best fish and chips along with Scotland, and I know I haven't got to Wales and Devon and Cornwall and Ireland yet, but out of what I've had, Yorkshire takes some beating. And I believe Yorkshire was the winners or joint winners with Scotland on BBC's top takeaways. However, that doesn't take away from the fact though that this was a really good fish and chip shop, I have to say. A bit surreal sitting in front of a nursing home, but it's very nice. And the ladies were very nice over there. If you're watching, which I'm sure you are, you said you watched me, hello, how you doing? Comment down below. So let's get to marking it out of 10. I tell you what though, the ladies who work there, I bet you've got somewhere to go at lunch, haven't you? Straight over the road there every day and then just sit out here. I'm going to give that a 9, to be fair, because I think it was bloody good. I think it was, in this day and age, I think it was good value for money, and I think it was tasty. It isn't up there with the Yorkshire fish and chips, but you know, we're not in Yorkshire, we're in the Midlands, and I think they were very nice, and it was a damn good bit of fish for a mini fish. So there you go, well-deserved 9. That's Chris's Fish and Chip Shops in Leicestershire. I'll put the contact details down below. Do you know, I can't remember where I am. I'm somewhere, Barwell is it? Barwell, that's it, Barwell in Leicestershire. Absolutely spot on, well worth a visit. Pop out, if it's a nicer day you can sit out here and eat your fish and chips. Yeah, spot on, not bad at all that, I think. Stay tuned, by the way, because I am going to go around the different places and other places that has been on BBC with Sara Cox on the Britain's top takeaways. So stay tuned, hit the subscribe button. It's starting to rain again, so I'm going to get off. Thanks for watching, and also hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Sun's coming out as well. It's weird weather